Good morning, everybody. This is Liz Schote, registered dietitian and director of clinical nutrition here at Jackson Purchase Medical Center, doing another Learning with Liz lesson today. Well, today is going to be extremely hot weather today and tomorrow, and it's called like Welcome to Summer. So I was trying to think about what did I want to talk about today, and I thought, hey, it's so important that we all stay hydrated when it is so hot outside. So I thought I'd just give you some little helpful hints with that and how much do we actually need. Because also I know a lot of people are doing maybe water challenges to increase their fluid intake or try to lose weight, something like that. And you just want to make sure a person's doing that correctly. So there's two reasons: heat, as well as, if somebody's working, like I said, with a water challenge, trying to lose weight or something like that. So, how much do we need? There's the old wives' tale of saying we need 8-ounce glasses of water every day to sustain proper nutrition for our body and hydration. But actually, it doesn't have to be that. It could be more than that. It could be less than that. It just kind of depends. So I'm going to go through just a few helpful tips in how much that we do need. I've got a great article we're going to attach to this talk, so you can actually read the article about what I'm talking about. But it's important to know, am I getting too much or am I not getting enough? So, about 60% of our body is made from water. So it plays many roles in different types of functions with our body. So we gotta have it. It's very important that we have water every single day, and to stay super hydrated, so that way we don't develop things such as kidney stones, urinary tract infections, even constipation. That's the secret ingredient with constipation, is you gotta make sure you're drinking plenty of water to help with that. And then we lose water naturally every single day through sweat, when we urinate, different things like that. So it's just, and we need to drink it and we're gonna lose it. So how can we get what we need? So there's risk of dehydration and there's also risk of overhydration. So if you lose more water than you're taking in, then that could cause dehydration. So dehydration just really causes the person to feel real weak, can cause headache, dizziness, you might have digestion problems. So dehydration, if someone has a stomach virus and they can't stop vomiting and diarrhea, a lot of times you got to come in the hospital to get fluids because you're dehydrated. So the symptoms that we have when we're dehydrated will go away when a person becomes hydrated. So that's the great thing. But if it gets too bad, like I said, sometimes we got to get extra fluid. So, but it's also easy to become overhydrated. It's not super common, but a lot of athletes who maybe are drinking excessive amount of fluids, maybe they've got a competition coming up, that can also cause problems if we drink too much with that. Some of the symptoms are very similar to dehydration, like the dizziness, just feeling really lousy, the headache, and things such as that. So, like I said, it's very important that we need it. Not too much, not a little. I know that sounds crazy. So, and it varies between male and females. It varies with age. If somebody has any kind of health issues, if somebody has renal problems or problems with their kidneys, sometimes they may need to be actually on a fluid restriction. If somebody has a problem called congestive heart failure, sometimes we have to watch the fluid intake with that, because we don't want to be pouring all sorts of fluid into the body and then your heart can't get that fluid off of the lungs and around from the heart, and that can cause an issue. So we got to find that happy medium. So how do we find that? So here's just a rule of thumb. For women, the amount that we need is around 11.5 cups per day. And for men, around 15.5 cups per day. However, it like I said, it may be a little bit different depending on if you have some kind of health issue. So we typically get about 20% of our water from our food. So there's a lot of different foods that contain water contained in them. So it's pretty cool. So it says, taking that into account, about the 20%, women need about 9 cups of fluid per day and men about 13 cups to replenish the water that's lost. So how are we going to get that from food and drink? So ways to increase that water is, listen to your body. If your body's thirsty, drink water. Especially if you're important when it's hot outside. It's going to be so hot today and tomorrow. Like I said, it's welcome to summer. So it's very, very important that we're drinking plenty of fluids. If a person's working outside, they're going to need even more fluids with that. So, and water's the best. Try not to go for those soft drinks. Your water is the best thing for you to go with. Drink water throughout the day. I try to keep a bottle of water, on my desk, or if you're sitting at home, keep you a glass of water beside you. Every hour, maybe take some drinks out of it. Carry a refillable water bottle is a super way to do that. And then a lot of people, I don't like water. Well, a lot of times we don't like water because water doesn't have a taste. So how can we help make it have a taste? So we can add things to it. We could add fresh lemon, lime juice. We could put some cucumber slices, different types of fruit in with it, even some fresh basil. That would add a flavor to that. You can also even do like the little flavor packets that, if that's going to encourage you to drink more water because it has a taste, use those flavor packets, okay? Foods that are very high in water are things such as, these contain 90 to 100% of water content. Of course, water, sparkling water, fat-free milk, fruits, especially cantaloupe, strawberries, and watermelon. What's coming in now is the watermelon. That's great. Vegetables like lettuce, cabbage, celery, spinach, cooked squash contain quite a bit of water contained in them also. And then some other types of foods that have around 70 to 89% of water content. Those would be fruits such as bananas, grapes, oranges, pears, pineapples. Vegetables such as carrots, cooked broccoli, avocados have quite a bit of fluid in them. And then, of course, your other dairy products like yogurt, cottage cheese, ricotta cheese, they contain quite a bit of water in them too. So look at how much you drink every day. Do I drink enough or do I not drink enough? Probably 60-75% of the people don't drink enough fluid. And then there's the people that maybe drink over, but we got to have that, and especially, like I said, when it's hot outside, very, very important for us all. So I hope you learned a few things today about water and hydration. If you have any questions on what we talked about today, please just kind of drop us a line and I'll get back to you. And then, like I said, this article will be attached to this also. So if anybody has any ideas that they would like for me to talk about, please drop that also. So we hope you enjoyed today's lesson and have a great day.